Hi there and welcome back. It's the weekly catch up. I hope everybody's doing okay. I've had an upsy downsy kind of week. It's been up, it's been down, it's been round and all the rest of it. I feel quite exhausted. So I've just finished filming the Roxy Weekly Challenge, which I thought was going to be an absolute disaster. If you did see Rachel's video, she did painting and all the rest of it, and she got alcohol inks and felt tips and things and paints and, you know, and I haven't got those kinds of things. And I'm not that artistic, you know, not that kind of artistic. So yeah, I was racking my brains all Monday night, wondering what on earth I could do. So yeah, something just dawned on me this morning, and I thought, right, I'll just go for it. So I'm just going to tidy my table, really, while I'm waffling. So let's go through big news. Big news is we've got two new moderators in the group. So we have got Justine from, oh dear, she's got a really complicated, well, it's not complicated, YouTube name. It's House of, hold on a minute. It's House of Mahulu. I've no idea. I need to keep listening when she does a video, because she obviously says it at the beginning of the video. I think she said it's like an Hawaiian name. And then we've got Kelly from Mad Hut 2080. So 2880. Making a right hashtag, aren't I, out of this. So they're joining me and Denise. Unfortunately, we've lost Karen from Love Junk. Oh gosh. Yeah. This could be an outtake video, couldn't it? This isn't the real video. This is just outtakes. So yeah, unfortunately, Karen's just really busy and stuff, so she might come back. Sometimes she's still in the group and stuff, so she'll still be commenting and liking and stuff. So yeah, me and Denise thought, because we just hit 1,300, and yeah, sometimes when Denise is away and if I'm doing something, there's just nobody about. So and the group's getting quite active, so we definitely did need some extra pairs of hands. And thank you to those of you that did email me with showing interest. I have made a note of your names, and I'm sure we'll be needing some more help. So I probably won't do a shout out another time. I shall just keep hold of those names and just recontact people. So what else have I got to tell you? So I've told you about the group. Oh, the new challenge has started. So it's using up your paper pad scraps. I'm using Tim Holtz because I'm dying to do some Tim Holtz projects. It seems ages. Well, it is. It must be a year since I've done any. So I thought, well, what better way? Let's get the scraps used up from, you know, the last projects I did, because if you remember, or if you didn't see them, I started the Tina's Mass Makes off. So I did 1 to 20 in Tim Holtz. And I don't think I've done Tim Holtz since then. Oh, I did some bigger projects using the pieces up. But yeah, it's a long time. So I think over autumn, winter, I shall work on some Tim Holtz. So yeah, it's using your scraps up. This week, I started off with, you know, really small scraps, and then I've kind of built up. And I got to about 6 by 6 kind of scraps by the end of the challenge, because I've pre-filmed mine. I have had people say, oh, I haven't got any scraps, and so you know, I know a lot of you've got 6x6 sheets. Get them used up. I mean, 6x6 are really handy, aren't they, if you just want to whip up a pocket, or you know, you just want something to coordinate and stuff. But the reality is, because I wasn't a paper crafter before junk journals, I didn't start off with this big like stash of supplies. So I think I've owned 4 6x6s. 2 of them I've not used as yet, and I've probably only had 6, 8 12x12s, and I think I've only ever finished 2 of those off. 3, 4 of those I think I've used 3 lots of Tim Holtz one up, but without Tim Holtz I probably had oh, I don't know, whatever. But I've not, you know, I know I've seen photos of some people's craft rooms and they've got mountains of these pads, and they've even got shelving units made for, you know, 12x12 pads and stuff. So if that is you, just use whatever, use it up, just use it, make something. So yeah, if you are joining in, then make sure that you share your photos on Facebook. If you're not into sharing, because I know we have got some new people and stuff, and I always do say when they do speak out, don't hesitate, email me your pictures if you want to share them, but you don't want to, you know, share them on a mass level. I really don't mind you emailing me. I might not get back to you, you know, straight away, but I will get back to you. I'm pretty good. And if you've got a YouTube channel and you're joining in, then, you know, feel free to pop the link into the group so people can have a look and we can all inspire each other. So I will be going live next Monday on the Facebook group and drawing out the winner of the September challenge. And the September challenge was, what did we do? Oh dear. But the prize is the Poems of the Countryside by Gordon Benningfield. So if you've still not got your photos up for the September challenge, there is a post. It was using book pages, wasn't it? For you to put your pictures up, and you've got until this Saturday to get them posted on the Facebook group, not physically posted. And yeah, I'll be drawing the winner on Monday. So that is that. Next month's prize for using the scraps up, the lovely Rita Jensen donated this as one of the prizes. So I've got one on my bottle. They are fabulous, really, really good. And there is a Happy Mail as well. So that's this month's prize. I don't even know what's in here. Yeah, so that's the prize. I might pop some more things in there, but that's the prize so far. And the September Patreon giveaway was for this triple CD-ROM for the Flower Fairies, and the lovely Jennifer has won, and she has been in touch, so that will be going tomorrow. I should need to get that in the post. And this month's Patreon giveaway is this 3-disc Joanna Sheen Enchanted Christmas. So I've not actually, I put it into, I mean, obviously I've bought it second hand. I'm guessing that you can't even buy these new. So Joanna Sheen is the one that did the Edith Holden CD-ROM as well. So I'm guessing it's going to be really, really nice. So this is a prize. And to be in with the chance of that, you just need to be a Patreon in the month of October. And there's 4 different levels. It doesn't matter, you know, if you're just on level 1, that's fine. If you're on level 2, you can pick up all the monthly sheets, which Nanine has kindly given me. So there's a sheet for every single month from January to October, which are like extra sheets to her kits in the shop. So that is that. I've got a bit of a list. I did a live yesterday and I didn't get out everything that I wanted to say. I'm thinking of changing the time again to my videos. Not so much when I do just one in a day, that's fine, but when I do more than one, say if it's a weekend and I'm doing a tutorial and I want it out, you know, over one weekend, so there could be 3 videos on the Saturday, 3 on the Sunday. So I set it UK time, like the first one comes out at 6 AM, second one at 12 PM, and the third one at like 6 PM. So definitely in America, and I'm guessing Canada, when they're getting up, which is kind of our like gone out 12 PM ish, there's already 2 videos out, and I think a lot of people are then missing that first video, because I've been looking at the statistics and things, and I did think it another time and I didn't really take it in, and this time I noticed it again. So I do think that I need to rethink that, and just totally change all my times. So they will be the same this week, but starting from Monday, they might be different. So the only reason I'm telling you this, because if you are one of the people who do get up in the morning, especially UK people, and you might find that there's no video, and I don't want you to think that there's anything wrong with me. Excuse me. And that brings me on to the ads. So I've had a conversation with a couple of people, not actually realising that the ads is the way that YouTubers get paid for doing the videos. So that's why, you know, a lot of people choose to have ads in the videos, so you're getting some kind of wage from it. So I've tried ads at all different, you know, sections in the video and all the rest of it. I've tried having 1 in, 2 in, 3 in, all different times and things. So I've gone down to 2 videos, 2 ads per video. One will be at 5 minutes and one will be at 15 minutes. So once you've got to that 15-minute mark, there's no more ads, so you can relax into it. So I'm hoping that that's a better way. So we shall see. I think that's it. All on stuff. So I just want to take this opportunity, like I'd like to do at the beginning of every month, and just thank everybody for your continued support. Not just Patreons and buy me a coffee and all the rest of it, but for you guys who come, you know, and watch and like and comment and get involved, and just being part of a whole, you know, wider community, and continue inspiring each other and building each other up and enjoying this shared love that we all have. Some of you are just watchers and not crafters, and I was a watcher myself for, you know, well over a year before I even before I even bought a pair of scissors. So yeah, I mean, I get as much enjoyment out of watching as I do out of doing it. So yeah, I really like those. I'm not telling you how I did them. You'll have to, well, you might have watched the video because that would have gone up earlier. So I spoke about autumn. So I've now finished my autumn fall projects. You'll still see them for I think the next 2 weeks you'll see them video wise. So I'm starting new projects and I'm going to be doing something really exciting. As always, it's always exciting. It's going to be a guest design team project for Tina at Shabby Dabby Doodah. And I do occasionally do a guest appearance for Tina. And I'm using a kit which I think it's called the Time Traveller. It's black and like sepia, and it's very, part of me wants to say it's very unlike me, but part of me wants to say it is very me. I don't know. It's definitely not botanical, but it is a little bit Tim Holtzy. It's a bit steampunky, which I am not myself. Gosh, that was a bit. I am not. I'm not a great fan of steampunk. I think it's very nice to look at, but it's not something that I don't think I would be able to be creative doing that. Whereas when I do botanicals and stuff, it feels more natural to me. And I suppose, you know, a lot of you probably think, oh, she don't like pink and lace, and I love it, but it just doesn't come. Yeah, it's not that it doesn't even come naturally. It's just not my style. But yeah, I love glitz and lace and stuff. It's just I don't do that. What else have I got to say? I feel like I'm scraping the barrel this week. I think I've told you about the chiropractor. Or was that in the last video I've just filmed? Yeah, this is definitely the outtake video. So I thought we'll have a look what I'm going to be up to. Sorry about that glare. So the lovely Heather, this one is a little bit damaged, so I'm going to have to probably do a little bit of DIY on it. But yeah, the lovely Heather, when she sent me a box of lovely yummy things, she sent me there's two somewhere. Oh, there's the other one. These two. And I thought, oh my goodness, they're absolutely fabulous, aren't they? I don't know if these are widely available in the USA or not, but I've never seen them before. So I've got these two. So then I thought, oh, what else have I got black? And I think Heather sent me these as well. So like black paper bags, and they're a really nice paper bag. So I don't know how many I've got of those. 5, I think. So I'd got those, and then I'd got these in my stash, which when I did Christmas last year, and you're probably thinking, Christmas, black envelopes. I did like a navy blue, white and black theme. I'd got these 3 envelopes left, and then I thought, ooh, these vellum envelopes are going to look really nice with this. So I then ordered some more black envelopes from eBay. If you're in the UK and you do want the link for these envelopes, do let me know and I will send it to you. So I think, are these 6 by 6? I would say that they are, or are they 5 by 5? Yeah, they're 6 by 6. So these are 6 by 6 square ones. So they're going to be interesting. These are like, do they call these C6? So these are like 7 1/4 by 5 1/4. So that's kind of average. Send a letter in, but definitely in the UK. And these are DL envelopes. They've all got the big, because obviously they're for greeting cards. They're not, you know, like business type ones. And these are about 8 3/4 by 4 1/4. So yeah, they'll be great for height wise. So I've got those, and then I had some do they call these C5? So these are 9 by 6 1/4. So high. Yeah, still, these must be really high then. Yeah, they're 10 by, what, 13. So yeah, they're bigger than RA4, aren't they? So that's, well, not all of that, but that's going to kind of be the base. So it's a design team project for Tina, and I'm actually going to follow along one of her tutorials that she's done. So it's very like what I do in an altered file folder, but it's using envelopes. But it's because when I say it like that, it sounds very similar to the things that I do anyway, and it is, but it isn't. I feel like it's a kind of add-on to what I do, so I'm really looking forward to it. So that's kind of going to be my bases, and obviously then these will come in handy in the Tim Holtz as well, I think, hopefully. Otherwise I'm going to have loads of black envelopes, because I obviously don't do black very often. So I still need to cut this out. I don't know what it's called. You'll know if you follow Tina. So yeah, I still need to get that cut out. And these are the papers. I've got 2 of her kits. So this is the Time Traveller. So I mean, it's got a bit of blue tone. Yeah, because we've got the blue butterfly as well. I've not got anything blue out to go with it. I don't really just noticed. One of those. I think I'm going to have to reprint these. This is when my printer was acting up, and they've got quite a few lines on them. I hate it when the printer does that. I don't know if you can see them on camera or not. But yeah, some of them have and some of them haven't. Like that one hasn't. That one has. That one hasn't. Yeah, so I might have to go. And I think what I'll do, because I'm not using these as sheets, like in a journal, it is for, you know, collaging with, I should probably just print on the opposite side, so I'm not wasting the paper. So this is then, I think it's called Letters and Lace. So I thought this went fabulous with that. Love that one. I need to go through my computer and find some like rather dark text and get that printed. Mind you, I mean, I've probably got more than enough here. I'm only doing 1 folder. Yeah, I'm not going to print any more out, because then it'll be, well, what am I going to use it on? Oh, and we've got that. I'll probably print that out a couple more times. In fact, I probably won't use all them, so I might have a look and think what I'm really going to use, and then the ones that aren't printed very well, I'll print over them. So actually I'm going to keep these out and do that today, because otherwise I'll come to use them and be like, oh yeah, I was supposed to do that little job. So yeah, I do need to sit one night and cut those out. And I did make these ready in a Roxy challenge, so just some library pockets. I was hoping that this week Rachel would have done some more pockets, because I thought, oh, they'll go brilliant. So, I mean, maybe they'd go. I might keep those in there, actually. Yeah, I will. And then this is all the... Oh, gosh. Am I locked out? No. I'm locked out. And then this is all the ephemera. And I've, you know, printed... you know, like 2 to a page. I think I might have done some 4 to a page to get some really tiny ones. So that is that. Glad I got that out actually to remind me to do that printing. So yeah, this is literally all I'm using, and I did order some wider black lace from Denise's shop, who is Junk Journal UK. So I've got this. Why did I want to call it bric-brac? I think it's because I saw that Rick Rack, and it says there Rick Rack braid. So I've got those, which are obviously vintage ones. I thought that was a little bit suede-y. I don't think it is. I've got this really wide, I think this is some, is it like baby blanket edging or something? It's some kind of edging. So I thought that might be nice down the spine. It's very, very silky. And then this is some kind of seam binding. This lovely trim, what I bought ages ago. I think I had this from eBay. I think I bought it originally for Edith Holden, but I thought this would be perfect. Because you've got to have pearls or diamonds when you're doing a Tina a Tina, because yeah, it brings out the inner Tina. This is some kind of trim. It's got that, is it edging or something, but I just use it the same as I use seam binding type thing. So I'd got this really thin lace. This is vintage lace as well. And like I say, I needed some wider. This is velvet. Oh, it's lovely. And then I've got some different flat back pearls, small one and a big one. They was from eBay. And then I've got a couple of bows. And then this stuff, I don't know, tulle is it? And some tea stained lace. That's more yellowy now. I sorted the box out in my bedroom the other night. But yeah, that's looking more... That is very yellow now. So I'm going to take that out. Because I thought I was pushing it with this. I really want some lace in, like, excuse me, cream lace. Because I think I've got a lot of black. And obviously there's a lot of black in the kit. I could probably do with more cream. And then I've just got some strips of like calico kind of stuff. I don't know why they're in there, to be honest. Like I say, maroon was dark. So yeah, I cannot believe how yellow that is. Where's that back? Just goes to show you, don't it? Like with the printing, you think that you're organised. Because I don't really have, like I've got crochet trim, because I do think that goes with botanicals, but I don't really have. I have this something. That'd be perfect. Even though that is like a crocheted, it's a bit more delicate, so that will be fine. Oh, what's this? And that's, oh yeah. Right, search is over. Pop that. Yeah, to me that's yellow. It's like a vintage yellow. I'm guessing this is probably vintage because Heather would have sent it me, and I know she goes to a lot of garage sale. Why did I say it like that? Garage sales, garage. Sorry. Oh my goodness me. A garage sale. A garage sale. that's a lot more Nottingham. So I should put those in there. So I haven't got to, you know, I was getting itchy fingers and thought, oh, I need to go and have a look on eBay and find some cream. So I did order something yesterday off eBay. What did I order? I ordered some black buttons. And I think they've got a bit of gold around them. And I've ordered some little stopwatch charms. And that's it. That's, you know, it's not going to be a massive project. It's not a project what can take a lot of extra bulk. So that will be plenty. And I'm really excited about it. I have rewatched Tina's video. I remember watching it, oh, I don't know, 6 months ago, I think she did it. And I did save it in my, you know, to do at some point list. So I'm going to put that yellow stuff with my blue. So I'm definitely going to be using, like, that's my fave. It's a bit hard to narrow them down, isn't it? Because, like, until you use them, it's like, how do you know? But that's got the lines, so I need to reprint that out. But then you can see. I don't think that's that bad. No, that'll be fine. That one's fine. I think all these ones was fine because I think I printed those first, and I think it was probably the first few that I printed that the ink didn't go through. It's like if you've not used your printer for about a week, I seem to then need to do the cleaning head palaver and all the rest of it. That one's okay, and I do like that because I am going to need like more light. That one's fine. That one's not. That one's not. That one's not. I'm not really bothered about having that one again. Because like I say, I think I need more light. This one's not done properly. That one's fine. That one's not. That one's not. Colours are really rich in this as well. And it's funny. Oh yeah, they are lightly. You can't hardly tell there, whereas you can on that side. Yeah, that has. That has too. Maybe I need to like just print nothingness up. You know, like do a test print before I use it. That one's fine. That one's not. That one's fine. That one's fine. Is that the same as that one? Yeah. That one's not. So, yeah, I think I've got a good mix there of light and dark. I've probably got more light. I must print another couple of those. I think I'm going to print another one of those. And another couple of those letter ones. Anyway, I think that's about it. I'm going to say there's not a lot going off here. I'm having a few challenges with Eleanor's behaviour at the moment. I don't know if it's just typical teenage. I mean, I've got 2 older daughters. So, you know, I know teenage girls, and I obviously used to be one. So, yeah, I know you get to that certain age and you go a bit crazy and, you know, your hormones are all over the place and everything's a drama and all the rest of it. So yeah, but it's a bit challenging, but I don't know if it is that or if it's grief. But it's a bit hard because I think I don't want to be too strict, because if it is grief, then, well, one, it makes me feel bad, and, you know, two, it's not going to help her. But I don't want to give her that kind of benefit of the doubt and think, oh yeah, it's got to be that, because you can lose control over them at certain age. And yeah, so I'm a bit like, I don't know really how to deal with it, apart from stating, you know, what I expect and what is right and wrong and all the rest of it. It's nothing serious. It's mainly being late at school, not being prepared for school, whereas she should be, because she lives here in more than enough time. You know, I'm always saying, have you got some, I mean, you know, if you watch me, you'll know I'm super organised. But yeah, she's just saying, yeah, I'm organised, yeah, I've got it, and she hasn't, and then she's not been doing homework, and, you know, that kind of thing. So I've obviously had to lay the law down a little bit with, you know, this is what I expect and all the rest of it. So yeah, so that's going off, and started back at work on Friday, which was lovely. It was nice being back. Still hate it, still hate the job. It's the most boringest job in the world. Yeah, it's boring and it's way too physical for me, but I really liked being back and chatting, and, you know, yeah, when you're in a job where it's kind of, I mean, we're not on like pace time kind of thing, but we do have timers, like the process is all timed, and all, you know, everything, you've got to be efficient at everything now, haven't you? So yeah, I don't think it's what they're looking for, you know, somebody to, to chat to everybody. But yeah, it was nice being back with people, and hearing about, you know, other people's troubles. And I had a few people say, oh, you don't need me telling you my troubles, and I was like, no, please tell me, because it gives me a break from what's going off in my head. So yeah, it was lovely to be back. I've been a little bit more tired this week. I mean, I only work one full day a week now, so it's not you know, like it used to be. But yeah, I do feel more tired this week. I've started going back to the chiropractor, and I find that bodily tired, because obviously, you know, there's changes going off in your body. And with having fibro, we seem to be hypersensitive to, well, you know, it rains in, it hurts us bodies. So yeah, we mega sensitive. So any kinds of change and all the rest of it, we feel it physically. So yeah, but, you know, apart from all that, yeah, everything's fine. It's fine. Yeah, just keep dawdling on, and it's all you can do. You can't change things, can you? And you can't be angry forever, and, you know. So yeah, and I actually just said that can't be angry, because actually I've been really angry for the past week. Yeah, and sorry, it kind of just erupts about nothing. So yeah, and, you know, obviously it's it's something I've got to go through. I don't so much feel like that today, but yeah, some days I wake up and I'm just absolutely angry, and it's not great to be around. So yeah, it's hard sometimes when you're feeling such intense feelings, you know, like intense sadness, intense loneliness, intense anger. Especially, I'm not somebody who, things don't wind me up, you know. I don't, like, for example, Ryan, when he's driving, he's like, oh, him over there, or, you know, constantly. I don't take notice of what other people are doing or anything. Like, I just, yeah, I'm really just quite, I won't say laid back, but yeah, I just, yeah, whatever kind of thing, you know. But yeah, so feeling these intense emotions is it's quite, well, it's a challenge. It's definitely a challenge, but yeah, it's just quite different for me. And you know, I've been lucky probably the past 15 years, apart from, you know, being diagnosed with fibro. I've had nothing like major happen. Like, life's been, you know, pretty easy going and stuff. So yeah, I think sometimes it can surprise you how intense you can feel about things. So yeah, I just have to, you know, I keep myself in check. I know why I'm acting the way that I am, and I acknowledge it, and hopefully that will, you know, that will help me move on. It's not like somebody said, oh, you're being really angry. Like, I know that I've been being angry, not on camera. Well, I mean, I don't know you. It's funny because, you know, on occasion I do have people message me and say, oh, was you okay on, you know, today's video? So it's surprising what you can pick up from somebody's voice, especially, you know, if you watch me every day. You probably know me better than I know myself. But yeah, I am quite in tune with, you know, feelings and things like that. And I do, you know, take a check on myself and see how I'm feeling, and see if I can, you know, work out the reason why. But like I say, the intenseness of it is, yeah, it does take you by surprise. And then I think I'm a very controlled person, and then that feeling of of kind of not being so much in control. It's probably why I tidied my desk up today, actually. I just needed to, you know, pick things up and put them from there to there. And it really relaxed me. It's crazy. The small things that you can do. But it's actually having a great effect, you know, somewhere on you. And I need, you know, I needed to do it. But yeah, I think it's weird how you pick certain days and stuff to do them kinds of little chores. So yeah. Oh, I feel better now. I hope oh, you lot are like, oh gosh, I feel terrible. I'm like, oh, I feel lovely now. Thank you very much for listening to me and burdening all my problems. But yeah, obviously I really do appreciate everybody. I have had a couple of comments, and I have had a few people saying that they're stopping watching me because they don't want to know about it. But yeah, you know, each to their own. And yeah, I totally get it, because you know, if I was feeling down, you know, because I watch certain people at certain times of day for certain reasons, and you know, there's certain people I'll put on when I want to relax, certain people I want to listen to all the busy chitty chatty because I'm working at the time, and that's what I need. But yeah, I suppose if you're just going off to sleep and then yeah, I start talking about grieving for my mum, it is a bit oof. So I totally get that. And I think I'm going to try as hard as possible not to talk about it in normal videos. I'm going to use my vlog, the weekly Wednesday video, and the Edith Holden tag, looking back at the month, that I can offload. And it's not so much offloading on you, it's more, it's a kind of journaling, I suppose. This like talking about yourself and what you're going through. It is a type of like journaling. It's a journaling of mouth, isn't it, rather than with a pen. So yes, I did say to them, I do understand. I mean, part of you just think, well, I'm not a professional. I've not got a script. I come on and I have to chat about something, and sometimes you don't mean to say something, but something will set that off, and then once you've gone down that conversation, you happen to be there. And obviously my mother's been part of my life every single day. So yeah, it's obviously quite hard not to naturally get to those places. And it's the same with like Eleanor and Ryan. I live with them. That is the main part of my day-to-day life. So it's a natural thing to talk about your partner and your children and all the rest of it. Otherwise I would just be literally talking about what I'm doing. And there's certain channels for that, isn't there? If you want, this is the measurements, and you do it like this, and yeah, that's that's not me. I'm here to obviously craft and to chat and to share. And it's not like it's one-sided. My door's always open for anybody who wants or needs an ear. And for me, that's a big part of having a community. And I know, there's a lot of people who are either on their own or who have got, poorlinesses and things. And it's some people are wanting the conversation. So that's obviously the kind of subscribers that I want, that people want to have conversations and things like that. And I love people talking about themselves. It's just, well, that's part of life, isn't it? Relationships and things like that. It's the main part of it. Peopling. So yeah, that's that. Right, I'm gonna go because I'm dying for a drink, and it's about time Eleanor was getting home, and I need to check that she's not texted and stuff, because it's that kind of time. So I know that part of the kit's fine. Let me put that away, and I'm going to sit and get that printed now. I don't know when I'm starting on it. I feel like I need a few days of maybe just crafting, on my own, catching up with watching other channels and things like that. I need a bit of a recharge. I always feel like that after, I've done a kind of themed thing, but I need to clear the decks and just have a few days out. And I think why I'm having those out days, my brain is plotting and planning and thinking things through, but I'm not actually aware that that's going off. But then suddenly something will just click and you're like, oh yeah. And so all this stuff must go off in your in your brain. No wonder I'm dead forgetful and that. My brain's too busy in the back room sorting my projects out. I mean, I can't find my glasses, and when I go out, have I got my keys on me and all the rest of it. But yeah, I think that's what my brain's busy doing. Right, I'm exhausted. I bet you're exhausted as well. Right, it's always lovely. Thank you for joining me. And yeah, I shall see you probably in the next video if you don't unsubscribe to me. See you later. Bye.